Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Humankind. In this case we are going to try to speedrun the game. This is we are going to play on Humankind difficulty and we're going to try to win the game in less than 100 turns. So the way we're going to do this is with a very normal map, so standard size, I'm going to say normal size, with 6 competitors, all of them random of course, and then 40% land with 2 continents. Everything else, as you can see, pretty standard. This is, I think, the most common setup. This strategy for winning fast is going to be a little bit different if you play on Pangea maps. I'm personally not a huge fan of Pangea maps. I guess most people most of the time don't play on Pangea maps, and that's why I'm not recording that type of game. So we're going to go with the usual stuff. 2 continents, 40% land. This is a fairly regular setup, okay, with standard islands. So let's go into that. And it's going to be a very, very unusual game. The strategy to win fast is very different to the strategy to win, for example, very far away from the second culture or from the second leader. We are not trying to get a lot of fame, we are just trying to get barely enough to be first and do it as quickly as possible. The strategy is going to be very, very aggressive. We are not going to be building a lot, we are going to be attacking a lot, and we are also going to try to optimize movements. If you read in the forums about people winning in 50 turns or even less than 50 turns, I've seen a few. Keep in mind that's not what I'm going to do here, because I will try to not restart the game, or at least to not restart many times. You need pretty much a perfect start to do that, but with a more or less decent start I think you can win in less than 100 turns repeatedly. Maybe 80 turns, maybe 90 turns, but still a fairly fast win. Let's see how fast we can make it in this particular occasion. Let's start playing with these, but of course what we need first is food. Okay, keep in mind that the tiles that give food are more likely to give you food curiosities, so these ones that have more production will probably give knowledge. We don't want that at the very beginning of the game. We want to try and get food. Ideally I would go to the river, but I'm really trying to get food here. This is not working in our favor. This is the kind of thing that already on turn 2, if I was trying to go for I don't know, something like a 50 turn win, I would already be restarting at this point, because we are already losing a couple of turns with that initial, let's say, bad luck. Now Science Curiosity has spawned in a food tile, which again is very unlucky for our purpose, but I'm going to try to continue with this game. I will try to still get the win despite everything, and I mean the fast win. So with our first random event, of course we want the extra food, because we are not getting food here. You can see even in the food tiles we're getting science, which is just very, very unfortunate. In any case, this guy will go here and get that. I mean, eventually we do want the food as well, just not right now. I'm trying to finish the turn on the river to also optimize the movement, but you can see here we don't really have a lot of rivers. We have spawned in an area with no rivers at all, which makes the early game way harder. I'm very tempted to restart and just still keep this in the video, because this could show you what type of start you need for a speed run and what type of start you should discard. But I'm going to play just a few more turns, just in case this gets suddenly better. Let's see, in order to kill a mammoth with 1 unit, that's actually kind of difficult, because a mammoth is not in a river, so I have to go there and then basically hope that he attacks me from the lower ground, which he's doing, but even with that he's not in a river, so that's not so great. I would like to be here ideally, but I cannot get there in one move, so I will have to wait here. At least we have the higher ground. Let's see if I can do something. Maybe I can kill him in one turn, but seems unlikely. Okay, we could kill him. That was good. That effectively gives me 10 foot here. And no, wait. Yeah, 10 foot here and 10 foot there, because these guys were sort of trapped in the fight area. That's why the foot was divided. I'm not a huge fan of that mechanic, by the way, dividing the foot, but it is what it is. There is a no food start, no rivers, just a lot of very dry land with a lot of production. That is very bad for our goals, but we are still going to try to achieve something here. I wonder if I can attack that guy. The answer appears to be no. I do have to attack him though, so I will move a little bit. I'm obviously not going to the next era just yet. I want to give this Neolithic era a little bit more of a chance, but I just keep getting science, which I absolutely do not need. Okay, where can this guy go that is actually useful? Here. Then we do this, and then we attack the mammoth. We absolutely want to get the 20 foot every single time that it's possible. Let's go here. Yeah, now he has to attack from the lower ground, and also we have some extra strength from this guy being right next to him. So we'll do this one and then this one. And with those two attacks we get another 20 foot, so now we have 5 people. It's turn 8, so 5 people on turn 8. It's really not very good, but we are going to try to make the most out of it. Yeah, even in the food tiles I'm not getting any food at all. That's just really bad. Let's continue trying to use the river. It's the only river we have here, so... Okay, we got a wonder, natural wonder here. More food per farmer and more money per farmer, so that's interesting. Maybe we could get something out of that using these rivers here. I need to start building outposts, by the way. I've been delaying that. Okay, we need to do another attack here. Let me think about the way to distribute the units. Let me move this a little bit. Yeah, there is some sort of lower ground, then the rivers. I think we will have to use the rivers. We definitely want to attack that guy, that's for sure. Well, we'll have to use the rivers, I think. It's really the only opportunity we have to get some bonus. So the idea here is to put one unit here and the other one here to begin with, but yeah, the elephant is already up, so we go here and then he has to attack from the river or from the lower ground. Either way we get a bonus, and that's why he's losing. Okay, let's finish the round. Alright then, now you attack. And then we finish the round again, and oh, he didn't die. That's very unfortunate, but the battle will continue next turn. So let's see, what can we get here? 19 only. 19 isn't really great. Okay, we have something here. More food, because we're going to need it, obviously. Okay, this is a 20, which is a little bit better than the 19s over there. Let's go with the 20, it's about as good as we will get. We have horses. We don't really care about resources so much, because we're going to be attacking with warriors and archers initially. But sage and salt give us food, so we can compensate a little bit for our really terrible starting position. Let's move a little bit. maybe I could settle these stuff, right, with the natural wonder over there, instead of this terrain that doesn't have a natural wonder. Let's use the river though, the river to go up. Okay, let's hit next turn and now do this, and now we finally kill the mammoth. That's 20 influence and 20 food. We have 6 people on turn 10. Still rather weak for a start. Oh boy, even more science. Well, we're going to still get it. I guess it's better than nothing, but at this point it's really just marginally better than nothing. I really need more food. Kind of desperate for more food, actually. Anyway, these tiles have food, but not a lot of it. That's why probably no food curiosities have spawned. Okay, who has the 10? Okay, the group that remains is going to keep the 10, so you can go there, keep an eye on the snow. You kept the 10, you're going to add another 5. If a deer appears, maybe that can be a little bit more food. You're going to go here. We have science here. I didn't care about getting it late. Let's see if we get lucky, and this is a 15. It's not, it's a 10, so we don't get one more unit. We are definitely not getting lucky with the start. Let's go back to the river. We can already see a neighbor over there. We already wasted 11 turns. You can be up to 15 turns in the Neolithic and still win a spin run, so don't worry so much about it. You need the Neolithic to be so fast, but you do need it to be good, and so far it hasn't been so good. Let's get that. This guy will try to get me the natural wonder. This is a 22. Yeah, I'll go with the 22 here. That is a decent outpost, I guess. I could get these two guys together, and here we could get gemstone and porcelain and copper. I guess that is an idea. We can get something like an 18. This is an 18 with a lot of production, obviously, because it's a mountain tile. This is a 21 with even more production, so even more imbalanced. I think I prefer to be next to the river. So I'm going to go with this one. It's also a little bit more food, even if it's not much. It's turn 12. We still need to improve. Let's see what we can get here. We are finding another river, but I think these are going to be my 3 territories. I don't think I'm going to expand any more during the Neolithic. This guy has no food. This guy has 15. So I'm going to send him to get this extra food, so we can get at least one more unit. That's going to be 7 units. And a lot of science. I mean, ridiculous amount of science to begin the game. I'm not going to say it's awful to get science, but we could really use more people. Like, really. Okay, let's see. This is just my luck, guys. I try to do a speed run and the game immediately decides to not give me food for a fast start. Anyway, if you are trying your first speed run and you get a start such as this one, I would recommend just restarting, honestly, because you are going to struggle with this one for a speed run. Okay, you can use the rivers. We're going to keep an eye on this mammoth. Maybe we can hunt him with just one tribe. It's already turn 14. Okay, let's get more food every turn to make sure we grow in population fast enough. Okay, let me think about this. This guy has 15. This food is very, very far, unfortunately. How about this one? It's also very far. What to do, what to do? Okay, I'm going to hand this guy. Oh my god, more science. More science. That's insane. And I won this from some desert. Where is it? Oh, here. Okay, so this one is going to be for the orange leader. Anyway, let's kill this because it's still 5 influence. So, I mean, why not? Okay, that was nice. Let's do one more waiting, and yeah, they keep attacking from the lower ground because deers are not so smart. So we get another 5 food and especially 5 influence. I have to explore the east, so I might as well go this way. And there is another natural wonder in the orange guy territory. No, it's not his territory, but it's close. We are only going to get this one. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we have the... Okay, only one culture has been picked so far. That's nice. We are going to want one of the expansionist ones. And I'm going to explain why very soon, actually. Okay, you go here. You go there. You go up here. I think I'm going to play one more turn because I see the AI is not... there is no risk of me losing both expansionist cultures immediately. So I can play one more turn. And still no food in this sort of peninsula. Very unlucky. Okay, now we have some food, and this guy cannot get anything one turn. He has 10, so it could be really good. We will grab this, and maybe go for the sanctuary. We can destroy it. We'll go here. Okay, if I get to play one more turn, I can get 1 and maybe even 2 more units, moving this up to 10 on turn 16, which isn't great, but it's almost decent. Okay, still only the Carolans have been picked, which is interesting. Orange guy has a lot of fame, and my neighbor, I mean, orange guy, he still hasn't picked a culture for some reason. You can see the Carolans are the pink one because those are the only ones with a star from the ancient era. They're going to move here. Eventually we will kill that mammoth. And this guy will move to the river, and I am going to play one more turn. Let's see if we get to 10 here. Nope, that was a 5. Okay, so we got only 9. That was unfortunate. This food curiosity here gave us the lowest possible number. And without rivers being here, I don't think I can kill this mammoth with one tribe in one turn. I will still try though. Yep, that's nice. Let's move this fella here. Okay, let's see what's the situation right now if I attack. I could get lucky. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I got lucky there. I got the 20 food, which gives me 1. Oh, also the Hunter Era star. Yeah, sure. But more importantly, we get to 10 population, which is quite nice. These guys could be ransacking that, but first let's move a little bit. Okay, there's nothing else over here apparently. We go back to the river. Sorry about that. I guess I will go back down here. We're going to start doing that. This guy will go up. Oh, wait a second. Let's get the science. So much science. Okay, let's go. Okay, someone picked the Nubians. That's fine. we need either the Bantu or the Assyrians. Okay, we want to be expansionists because we are going to get all of the stars of the expansionist type pretty much in every era, but every other star is going to be more difficult to get. Also the Bantu are pretty good, they give you more population all of the time, and the Assyrians give you some extra movement, which is useful for speed runs. In this case I will play the Assyrians, because if you're not going for a speed run they are kind of garbage, so I usually don't play them in pretty much any other circumstance. So yeah, let's get the Assyrians in this particular case. Yeah, the challenges of a young civilization, I know. So many challenges. Anyway, I did a ransack for 10 gold now because we are already in the ancient era. You know what I could try to do? I could try to steal this. Although this guy... wait a second. This guy could take forever. Maybe it's faster for this fella. Okay, we'll try to do that, see what happens. We're going to go around here, get the curiosity and get me the money from the sanctuary. This one has 1 population, this one has 0, and this one has 0, so obviously this is going to be my capital, but we do have quite a lot of influence. So I'm going to do this actually. And I'm going to attack here, so the useful Dunu is going to be around here or there. I'm still doing something here though. Maybe at some point in the future I want to spawn units in the south to go for these islands, maybe, I don't know. Let's put one guy here. Now we're going to evolve it into a city, because we got so many scientific curiosities in the Neolithic that we had a ton of influence. +6 phase on main plaza as usual. We are actually going to go for a religion in this speed run, which I know sounds a bit weird, but we will go for it. Let's get carpentry immediately. I could go for domestication. I do have the horses for the Assyrian raiders, so that's not too bad. City defense also interesting, but I think I'll go for the Assyrian raiders first. So how about these? Let's take a look at this snow. Okay, no curiosities over here, that was a shame. Okay, now this belongs to me, gives me more food, so good stuff. Okay. I wonder if I want to do this guy immediately. I think I do. Okay, we'll think about it next turn maybe. Over here we came to the conclusion that getting there was just too slow, so we're going to separate these guys and try to get some nice stuff around this map. We have some curiosities here, 40 gold, always nice. Okay. This fella will stay close to home. Maybe he will chop something, we'll see about that later. This guy will go up. This guy, you know what, he could totally chop something, so he will. And this fella here could go and kill the mammoth, maybe? Yeah, let's go and kill the mammoth. We're going to use the higher ground probably. Here, let's go. Alright, that's cool. Now we go up here and he has to go up again. I'm getting the bonus from defending. And now we attack the mammoth and we get another 20 gold. Yeah, that's good. 20 gold, 0 effort. Totally worth it. And this sanctuary will die. So that's another gold. Good stuff. You will go here. Very nice, very nice. This takes too long. How about you? Yeah, it's faster for this guy to get there, so he will. You will go up here, see what's up. Here we have the orange dude. I could go and kill him, honestly, but I'm more interested in the 20 gold that this mammoth is going to give me. So you can see that for now we are doing a fairly normal game, except for picking the Assyrians, of course, but that's going to change very soon. We're going to be very aggressive. Oh, we got a defeat because we couldn't kill him. I was too passive there. And now we get the founding myth as usual for having 8 population, and also we get this principle. We are going to attach this guy, so I want to get this as quickly as possible. I think I want it here to spawn units there and move a little bit faster. We cannot build anything else with influence, so we are just going to attach this guy so our city can grow a little bit faster. This one might become a new city, actually. We will think about that a little bit later. For now we're going to keep getting gold from these guys because it's 20 gold, 0 effort, so you should always get it. I'm just going to be a little bit less passive this time. I will end the round twice instead of 3 times, and then the third turn I will actually use for an attack. And you can see now it worked. This fella needs to continue exploring. There could be more curiosities here. There could be... Oh, look at that. Okay, let's approach it. Let's do this and that to see the map a little bit better. This guy I think will disappear because we want to start creating the good units. Honestly, as soon as possible. Like immediately after the pottery workshop I already want to start getting archers. You will see that we are going to be extremely aggressive. Okay, it appears that the orange guy indeed is still in the Neolithic, so that's pretty bad for him. Okay, we see a curiosity here, that's pretty good. We should have one more neighbor though. Oh, here they are, Babylonians. Okay, finally they got a culture. Good for them. Hello, Babylonians. Let's do the usual one. Okay, now they have Babylon, so I cannot really steal that. But I am expansionist, so I can basically explore their land without an open border treaty. That's pretty good for me. They want to kill this guy. Yeah, probably. Let's go. Oh, he ran away. That still gives us some war support. We are going to attack those guys very soon, so obviously we will be... Oh, this guy cannot attack. Well, that sucks. We go here. There was a curiosity, I think, next to Babylon. Somewhere around there. I will take a look later. And this guy can go maybe here, so he can use the river next time. Speaking of river, I will attack this guy. I am in a river, but he's coming from the lower ground anyway, so... Oh, that was bad. I wanted to go up here because it's dry, but it didn't work. Okay, now I can go. Seriously? Okay, let's go to the higher ground then. At least he has to attack me from the lower ground, so it's still some advantage. If I could have been on dry land, it would have been a lot easier though. But that's still 20 gold, so we're not going to complain all that much. Our curiosities are good, but they are not giving us soldiers, so we are probably going to be forced to build them. In this particular context, we do prefer soldiers above everything else, because we want to attack as quickly as possible. Once again, no soldiers. Also 20 gold is actually the smallest amount of gold you can get. So that was unfortunate, but we can get this +1 strength on unit, which is nice, of course. I think this one is going to be done here. There you are. That's what I wanted to see, the administrative center. Maybe I can use my ability on it to make the war against Babylon a little bit easier. A little bit faster too. Let's get the 22 gold from these. I could attack this guy again. Okay, you know what? Let's kill the mammoth first. Just because it's easier. There you go. Now we'll do this. Okay then. Okay, he didn't move. There you go. Now we won. They are not demanding anything. I think this guy knows I'm stronger, right? Yeah, we are much more powerful. The moment I have my first army, I will attack the city. Yeah, okay. We already have a unit around there, so let's see if curiosities are spawning around here. That could be nice. We already played 21 turns, so you can see here without an excellent start you cannot even think about winning in 50 turns, but we are thinking more about the realm of 80, 85 turns, maybe even 90. That should be very, very doable. Let's do this here because we will want it. Let's actually buy it because we might as well use our money. Let's go with this. We might still get a warrior for free if we are lucky. We did not. We got some influence, which isn't too bad. At least it wasn't, 20 gold, which is the weakest result from a curiosity. Okay, we're getting close to that one, and we are going to overlook the game of prophecy so we can get more influence per turn, or at least approach the more influence per turn threshold in the liberty axis. Here, I mean, we could go towards this sanctuary, I guess. This is going to be another 20 gold with 0 effort, so why not? This one will keep exploring, and over here, let's see if some curiosities are spawning on here. 160 to get another city there. That's gonna take a while. Again, if you're going for a 50 turn win, you need something better than that, but for this particular game I think it should be enough. This guy will wait for the rest of the army to appear, to be built essentially. Okay, I don't see any curiosities spawning down here, that's a shame. Slaves. In the slaves part we're going to go here just to get the +1 strength. And also better garrisons, of course. That's interesting since we have a unique district that is a garrison. So we already built it twice. And finally we find the last neighbor. But we don't say hello because there are no units here. Anyway. You do this, and finally we got a warrior. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see, where am I attacking Babylon from? Okay, the terrain seems to be kind of weird. Yeah, I have to go through down here, which kind of sucks actually. Okay, let's go there, and this guy will also go there, and this fella will attack here, because why not? There you go. You have to attack me a bit more, and now you're dying. Yeah, cool, great stuff. We get another 20 gold. We have a lot of gold right now. Can I speed things up a little bit? Yes, I can. Look at that. Now finally we get the unique unit. Yeah, we are going to need more people for sure. Maybe this guy can go into the city and just disappear, so we can get better units instead. +1 and 2, that sounds fine. We really need to grow there. Okay. Now this young fella will take a look around, look for, ooh, look at that. Look for curiosities in this vast continent. Okay, we finally say hello to the Caravans. Oh! Okay, that's very nice. I think these are the first ones that got to the ancient era, which means we could attack the strongest cultures. Yeah, the ones with the most fame. That's perfect. We don't want someone in another continent, you know, running away with the game. Okay, I get into the land. Maybe they attack me. If they attack me, I will use that attack to create a crisis, create a demand. I mean, you know what I mean. Anyway, city defense has been reached. That's nice. This is, ooh, another volunteer. That's super nice. This guy goes here, this guy goes there. This fella goes here, I think. Asher could focus on something else, because I already have 4 units for 1 army. Okay, there you go. Just as I expected, they attack me because I'm inside their land. That gives me a nice excuse to do this. Alright then. Strength comparable, okay. They are obviously stronger than the other guys since they got into the classical era a lot earlier. Into the ancient era, I mean, a lot earlier. Let's get calendar so this guy could start getting luxuries, and also Asher. Okay, this is a lot of animals. You know what, I really want to kill them all. I'm going to keep an eye on them, I think. Yeah, too bad these guys are so good that otherwise they could attack the mammoth, but right now they really can't. I guess this guy will come up and try to help with that, because that is just a lot of free gold. I mean, I have to take it. In 3 more turns I get that one. The army is trying to assemble here. Okay, let's hope that's enough. Let's hope that's enough to kill those guys. We'll have to see about that, but maybe it is enough. Anyway, here I think you're going to do that for the gold. And you're going to start killing mammoth. Because again, it's just 20 gold every time I do it, so it's just an easy mining system, let's say. I'm just mining gold from these guys. 49 against 8, of course. I already have a lot of bonuses, plus a higher ground and everything. It's starting to get very, very easy to kill them. I still cannot pay for that though. Okay, you guys will wait. This fella will wait. This individual will take a look around. Alright then. Here with the forced labor we get more industry and we go towards science. Both of those things are good. I'm going to get them. Now we buy this. That's great. We get more production. Ooh. Nice. I think they did pay me at some point for attacking me, so that's interesting, but I have now another demand, so I keep going up in war support. That's just great. Here though we have nothing. We'll have to probably do a surprise attack over there. These guys are annoying me because they are right on my way to Babylon. So it would be awesome if the Akkadians could just get out of the way. And this guy, Could try to go there to get the curiosity before everyone else. Actually, I'm going to do this so I get it immediately at the beginning of the turn. And here we are going to start killing some animals. This guy will wait, just taking a look around. Kind of want to steal this if possible. And also I very much want to attack that guy to get another 20 gold. Yep, there you go. Now he has to attack me from the lower... oh wait, he's not attacking me apparently. Okay, now he attacks me from the lower ground and river, and that still wasn't enough for him to die. Wow, amazing. Still though I have another guy, so not a huge problem. Let's do this, and now we do get the 20 gold. That's good. Let's try to get this, and then this other curiosity that I saw here. Here we are going to attack again. So many animals that they are really helping my economy. So the beginning was rough because of the lack of food, but now with the gold from these animals I'm trying to compensate a little bit so we can catch up in speed. Okay, these guys continue to attack me. Alright then. This guy retreats. He's retreating into enemy territory, which is kind of a silly thing to do. But your forces in this game will do that quite a lot, actually. Okay. The game says I can get here in one turn, and that was actually true. This happened because I am the Assyrians. I get more movement with another culture it wouldn't have happened. Anyway, let's go to this guy. Get a surprise war. Is this going to happen or not? What's going on here? For some reason this has stopped. I don't know when this got interrupted. That was weird. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. That was very weird. But it looks like I'm not getting that territory for free after all. In any case, what I am getting is a city. Not for free, obviously, with the battle, but still I am getting it. Let's see if I can convince them to go down. That would be very nice. You're going up and attacking here. You are going up and attacking here. You're going to get surrounded by your friends, so you get a larger bonus. Cool. Alright then. You lose. This guy also loses, I think, because now he's going to get attacked twice, so it's not going to be so good for him. And now they lost 3 units. I won the siege. They have nothing, I think. Yeah, lack of capital. They don't have any more cities. So that's nice. Cultural blessing, this one of course. So we get more influence. Let's go. Oh, can I do stuff over here? No, I cannot get the luxuries just yet. But I will, eventually. We need to explore these mountains, apparently. Well, let's go here. Wait there. And this guy could go here, maybe. Take a look around. Because he's not doing anything in this administrative center anymore. And over here we really don't want to be attacked again. We are going to try to run away, like Next turn maybe we try to go there. Alright, calendar was researched, we have a star, and ongoing war can now end. Am I interested in winning one more battle? This might be interesting for me actually. So let's go. And the deployment, and round, and round, and round. Okay, they are doing nothing. They didn't even try to attack, so that was a bit silly. In any case, here's the idea. We do want them to become a bus. Oh my god. Okay, you can see here that they don't want me to become a vassal. I need more points that I have, but I could get all of their territories. So they could rather disappear into the oblivion of history than becoming my vassal, which is another one of the issues with this game. Getting vassals is just too expensive. Even after they change it, it's still too expensive. If you are not going for a speedrun, you are never going to get any vassals. I hope you are not doing it at least. There is only one reason to ever get vassals in this game, which is to win faster. But in this case I cannot do it, so I might as well just get everything they have. And then when they create a new city with whatever scout they have left, I will attack them again and force them to be my vassal. For now though, yeah, draw, okay, whatever. We got another expansionist at a star. You can see here we already have all of them. We have 5 stars and 3 of them are expansionists. That's why I keep... Oh, they attack me again. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to retreat from this one actually. Oops. This is starting to get a little bit annoying. But the AI will do this all the time actually. It shouldn't really come as a surprise, you know, it's annoying but not surprising. This game is extremely aggressive, and so that's why the best strategies are always the most aggressive ones. Just out of luck I didn't lose my unit, it didn't die. I guess I will try to run away with this guy. This guy will heal immediately with some money. And then we do want to go here. We basically want to attack the orange dude. He's expanding way too much for my personal taste. Okay, let's go. I'm going to try to ignore these guys, because if I don't ignore them they will delay me. So kind of need to ignore them basically. Okay, this is fine. You attack me again. Alright then. As you can see, I'm not even considering whether I should demand that or not. Yeah, so each one of these guys is more money and also some stability, so that's nice, and also a builder a star for having those districts. That's why I'm doing them with influence, which is just faster than anything else. We are not going to be able to get that for much longer, but still the pottery workshop is so cheap that I might as well go for it. We're going to do a Dunu there if possible. We are getting one of these guys. Let's go here and there. Yeah, we want more food definitely. Irrigation is, yeah, kind of important. Babylon does have river. Yeah, this city has rivers here, and Mirfak will have river. Actually I could just attach it at this point. You know what, I will attach it. I already have 2 cities anyway, so it's worth it. But even though irrigation is worth it, we are going to go to bronze working, and that is my last tip of this video. So listen, you go to bronze working because we want to get organized warfare immediately. We are rushing it. So after you get the 4 cheap ones, You usually go to bronze working immediately. Sometimes you can skip calendar. Sometimes if you're not playing with the Assyrians, if you're playing with the Bantu, for example, you can maybe skip domestication. That is actually the most common one to skip here, especially if you're not playing with the Assyrians. But otherwise you get the 4 cheap ones, and then you go to bronze working, and then you go to organized warfare. I usually go through bronze working to here to get the barracks and the forge. I mean, I need the copper for the barracks. That's what I meant, sorry about that. I mean the copper for the barracks. That's why I go through bronze working. Also sometimes you will have copper, which gives you more production when you build the forges, so that's why I go through here instead of going through masonry. Sometimes I even skip masonry almost until the end of the game when I'm going for a speed run. So we already used 27 turns. We couldn't vassalize the Babylonians, that was a shame, but we do have our second city, and we are going to go for the Carolans. And we might not even try to conquer Caralan. We might try to just get a few wins and then vassalize them. We'll see how that goes. We'll see about that in the next video. Until then, remember to hit the like button. This is a speedrun video. I'm teaching you how to win in less than 100 turns. That's very exciting. So hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And thank you very much for watching.